On January 19, 2006, the first spacecraft to explore the Kuiper Belt, New Horizons, was launched, which flew by Pluto on July 14, 2015. Beyond the Pluto flyby, the mission's goal was to locate and investigate other, farther objects in the Kuiper Belt. On October 15, 2014, it was revealed that Hubble had uncovered 3 potential targets. Provisionally designated PT-1, Potential Target 1, PT-2 and PT-3 by the New Horizons team. The objects' diameters were estimated to be in the 30 to 55 kilometers range, too small to be seen by ground telescopes. At distances from the Sun, of 43 to 44 astronomical units, which would put the encounters in the 2018-2019 period. The initial estimated probabilities that these objects were reachable within New Horizons' fuel budget were 100%, 7%, and 97%, respectively. All were members of the cold, low inclination, low eccentricity, classical Kuiper Belt, and thus very different from Pluto. PT-1, given the temporary designation 111013 or, on the HST website, the most favorably situated object, was magnitude 26.8, 30 to 45 kilometers in diameter, and was encountered in January 2019, once sufficient orbital information was provided. The Minor Planet Center gave official designations to the 3 target KBOs: 2014 MU-69 PT-1, 2014 OS-393 PT-2, and 2014 PN-70 PT-3. By the fall of 2014, a possible 4th target, 2014 MT-69, had been eliminated by follow-up observations. PT-2 was out of the running before the Pluto flyby on August 26, 2015. The first target, 2014 MU-69, nicknamed Ultima Thule and later named 486,958 Arrokoth, was chosen. Course adjustment took place in late October and early November 2015, leading to a flyby in January 2019. On July 1, 2016, NASA approved additional funding for New Horizons to visit the object. On December 2, 2015, New Horizons detected what was then called 1994 JR1, later named 15,810 Iran, from 270 million kilometers 170 times 106 miles away, and the photographs show the shape of the object and 1 or 2 details. On January 1, 2019, New Horizons successfully flew by Arrokoth, returning data showing Arrokoth to be a contact binary 32 km long by 16 km wide. The Ralph instrument aboard New Horizons confirmed Arrokoth's red color. Data from the flyby will continue to be downloaded over the next 20 months. No follow-up missions for New Horizons are planned, though at least 2 concepts for missions that would return to orbit or land on Pluto have been studied. Beyond Pluto, there exist many large KBOs that cannot be visited with New Horizons, such as the dwarf planets Makemake and Haumea. New missions would be tasked to explore and study these objects in detail. Thales Alenia Space has studied the logistics of an orbiter mission to Haumea, a high-priority scientific target due to its status as the parent body of a collisional family that includes several other TNOs, as well as Haumea's ring and 2 moons. The lead author, Joel Ponce, has advocated for new technology that would allow spacecraft to reach an orbit KBOs in 10 to 20 years or less. New Horizons principal investigator Alan Stern has informally suggested missions that would fly by the planets Uranus or Neptune before visiting new KBO targets, thus furthering the exploration of the Kuiper Belt while also visiting these ice giant planets for the first time since the Voyager 2 flybys in the 1980s. Quaoar has been considered as a flyby target for a probe tasked with exploring the interstellar medium, as it currently lies near the heliospheric nose. Pontus Brand at Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory and his colleagues have studied a probe that would fly by Quaoar in the 2030s before continuing to the interstellar medium through the heliospheric nose. Among their interests in Quaoar include its likely disappearing methane atmosphere and cryovolcanism. The mission studied by Brandt and his colleagues would launch using SLS and achieve 30 km per second using a Jupiter flyby. Alternatively, for an orbiter mission, a study published in 2012 concluded that Ixion and Hoya are among the most feasible targets. For instance, the authors calculated that an orbiter mission could reach Ixion after 17 years cruise time if launched in 2039, in the late 2010s. One design study discussed orbital capture in multi-target scenarios for Kuiper Belt objects. Some Kuiper Belt objects studied in that particular paper included 2002 UX-25, 1998 WW-31, and 47,171 LEMPO. In 2011, a design study explored a spacecraft survey of Quaoar, Sedna, Makemake, Haumea, and Eris. Interstellar missions have evaluated including a flyby of Kuiper Belt objects as part of their mission.